Jackets win 2-1 over the Boston Bruins in game number 3 of the Stanley Cup Playoffs, round 2, to take a 2-1 series lead. Bob played out of his mind, making crazy save after crazy save, and then there was a bunch of routine saves, and then crazy save, routine saves. The defense did a good job boxing people out, allowing Bob to see shots. When there was a defensive breakdown, Bob was there standing strong. The one goal he gave up should not have been a goal. It's apparently a rule that the NHL decided to start calling in round 2 of the Stanley Cup Playoffs. He should have the shutout, but he doesn't have one. Starting off first period, Jackets come out, they look a little nervous. Boston applies some pressure, but it takes a while to get some shots, and Columbus settles into it. They get their legs under them, they get some shots on Rask, and they start to apply pressure and get some shots in offensive zone time, recovering shots, and just keep attacking the Bruins. But Rask is standing tall, Boston would counterpunch, and Bob would stand tall, and it looks like it's going to go to the end of the first period, tied at 0. About 2 minutes left, Harrington gets the puck out of the zone, Riley Nash gets it, he bumps up to Boone Jenner enters the zone, walks across the top of the circle, the Boston defender is there, falls down, reaches out, Jenner throws the puck at the net, beats Rask. Jackets lead 1-0, Jenner's first goal of the playoffs. And Jenner has been on a mission ever since that call in Game 1 where Chara came in and he jumped out of the way and got a free hand on Chara and they gave him a holding penalty. He has not been happy and he's been battling every single shift he goes out there, trying to score every single shift he goes out there, giving it his all every single shift. And it finally pays off for him, and he would continue to play that way for the rest of the game. But go to the first intermission, Jackets up 1-0. And for the slow start for the Jackets, the shots were 10-12 Boston, but the first 5 minutes, the Jackets really didn't have a shot. So good for them to battle back and get a bunch of shots there and make the shot counter look close. Jackets come out for the second period, and they apply pressure. They attack the Bruins, get in the offensive zone, and taking shot after shot after shot. They're dominating the Bruins. And then Mike Milbury says, the Boston Bruins look pretty good this period. What game are you watching? The Bruins looked like crap in the second period. The Jackets took it to them. But according to Milbury, Bruins are doing good. Mike, you don't know what you're talking about? Can we have a real commentator? I'll take Rimmer and Joey Shelley back, please. Thank you very much. But about halfway through the period, fourth line's out there. They chip it in. Jenner goes after it, attacking. He allows the Jackets to get a line change. And he pressures the defense and turns over puck. And he gets it over to Atkinson. Atkinson shoots it, and it goes through the crease. Darn, so close. He had an open net. Goes right to Jenner. Jenner throws it at the net, trying to get it to go in as well. Chara gets the stick behind Rask, and he keeps it out. 2 grade A chances that you have to score on cannot go in. But that's okay. Keep fighting for it. Puck goes to the corner. Brad Marchand gets it. He throws it up. Jenner goes in for the hit. And Marchand picks his stick up and cross-checks Jenner in the face. He gets 2 minutes for high sticking. I don't know why that's not a double minor. It's a cross-check to the face. You can't do that. That's uncalled for. But Marchand goes to the box. Power play. Power play starts off. Boston gets it. They send it out of the zone. Jackets go, pick it up, and bring it back to the offensive zone. And for the rest of the 2 minutes, they sat in the Boston zone, moving the puck, pinning it on net, getting grade A chances, and got shot after shot. I think they had 5 shots on this one power play. Coming near in the power play, Jones has the puck at the point, gets it over to Axon, who has a bunch of space. Axon throws it at the net. It gets blocked, goes right to Foligno. Foligno throws it at the net. Rask makes a save. Rebound comes out. Matt Duchene, who's also standing in front of the net, gets it, pits it past Rask. Jackets lead 2-0. Duchene's 5th goal of the playoffs. He is a great pickup for us. I hope he stays. And he scored, celebrated. He looks excited to be a Blue Jacket, playing playoff hockey. This is what he's wanted his entire career, and we're giving it to him. Hopefully, he takes this and signs a contract with us after the playoffs are done and stays with the team for long term. But all together, this was a great power play. Even going back to before the power play, Jenner recognizing his line mates needed a change and attacking the defense for the Bruins, creating a couple of turnovers. Axon missing the empty net, Jenner missing the empty net, and then Jenner to go into Marchand while gassed at the end of his shift. I think he was out there for about 1:30 to 2 minutes, and he went for a hit rather than go for the change, drew the penalty, and the power play came together and attacked the Bruins penalty kill and got one past them and now have a 2-goal lead. After that goal, the Bruins applied a little bit of pressure and they started to come back at the Jackets. Jackets went into a little bit of defend mode, but they still were attacking. About 4 minutes left, Bruins come in the offensive zone. They get the puck over to Marchand. Marchand throws the puck at the net. Bob makes the save. Rebound goes to his left, and Bob is in full scramble mode, and he just looks back, reaches, throws his blocker on the ground, and gets the puck so the Bruins can't put it in, keeping it at a 2-0 game. That was the #1 play of the night on ESPN, the channel that does not like hockey. They gave him the #1 play. That's how great of a save it is. That's how great Bob has been playing. He's going to make a ton of money this summer, and good for him. He's been playing great. Hopefully he continues to do this and not go back to original playoff Bob and stick to Vezina playoff Bob, because this Bob is awesome and he's fun to watch. But the Bruins keep coming at him. About a minute left. Bruins are in offensive zone. Jackets try to clear it. It gets broken up and Jake Bruss gets the puck and he goes towards the net and he throws it at the net. Bob clamps down and there's a scramble towards the net. The ref blowing the whistle, going, no goal, no goal, no goal. Bruins are like, what? Why is that a goal? They're freaking out. I'm like, not a goal. The ref saying no goal. He blew the whistle. And then they show it from behind the net. Bob makes the save. It's squeaking through. Ref blows the whistle right as it crosses over the line. I'm like, all right, that's no goal. Attempt to blow the whistle. Whether you like the rule or not, that has been what has been called for years now. His intent to blow the whistle, the ref wanted to blow the play dead. He had to take his arms from here to his mouth, and in that time for him to blow the whistle, it's no goal. They get on the headset, they're talking to Toronto, and the ref comes to the blue line, and he says, it was a continuous play, we have a good goal, and points to center ice. I'm like, what's continuous play? And then they show it on NBC. Because the puck was not played by anybody, and it went in the net, it doesn't matter whether the ref was intending to blow the whistle or not. And I went, bullcrap. There are a ton of teams and a ton of fans for those teams that would go, what about this goal? What about this goal? What about this goal? Where intent to blow the whistle either helped them or hurt them. And there was a game earlier this season against Detroit. The Jackets come out, a 3-0 first period lead. The Red Wings battle back a little bit. Jackets kind of keep it at bay. And the game-tying goal gets ruled off because of intent to blow the whistle. If you take that play and put it right here in this situation with these rules that they've came up with as apparently been on the books for years, that was a continuous play. That game should have been tied. Detroit could have won that game. Jackets would have never made the playoffs. So I don't understand why the NHL decides, hey, this rule has been there for years. We're going to start calling it now. Start at the beginning of the season, like you should do everything else. We'll be fine. Call it correctly the entire season. This goal should not have counted, but is allowed to stand. And we end the second period with the Jackets up 2-1. Come out for the third period. Bruins apply pressure. They attack. Jackets do a good job. They rolled their 4 lines, and they kept on defending, holding down the fort. Boston had a couple of chances, but Bob would make the crazy save. Columbus would get it out and try and put something in on Tuukka, but Tuukka was there. He made some big saves. And coming near the end of the game, about a minute left, Bruins apply pressure. They attack, and Harrington sprawled out. He makes a save. Ref blows a whistle, and there's a little scrum. It's Jake Brusk and David Savard, and Anderson's pulling Brusk away from Bob. So everybody's focused on that. Harrington starts to get up on his knees. Marchand comes in, punches him in the back of the head, and skates away. And as Jenner goes to beat the crap out of Marchand for randomly punching Harrington in the back of the head, Bruins player grabs Jenner and pulls him back so he can't go and beat him up. And I went, can we suspend him, please? That's an intent to injure. No call for this. Don't know why he decided to do this. And I keep seeing online of, it wasn't even that strong. So we're just not taking into history anymore. How many people online have 10-minute videos of them just sleuthing people? 1, Marchand. He has a history of this kind of crap. He should be suspended for it. But he's allowed to get away with it because of playoff hockey and not that hard. The league wants to protect its players and can prevent them from getting concussions. Punish Marchand. The defense for the Jackets is already damaged enough. Nudi's out because of Kucherov, who decided to go mental and only got 1 game for that. Marchand has a history. He's been suspended multiple times, fined multiple times, and got away with way more than that. Don't know why the league doesn't even do anything about this. Doesn't call a penalty, doesn't talk to him, doesn't fine him, doesn't suspend him, nothing. That's allowed to happen, and we move on. I have a feeling somebody's going to fill him in next game, but we'll just see what happens. But all in all, that was a great game by the Jackets. They defended a little too much in the third and allowed the Bruins to get in there and put some offensive pressure on. But Bob held on the fort. The defense allowed Bob to see shots, and they now have a series lead. And hopefully they can build off this game. The building was great. The fans were awesome. I don't think anybody in the arena stood for the third period, and the Jackets should be able to lock this down. They've been playing great. Bob's been playing out of his mind. Just need a little bit more offensive, but Boston's been doing a good job defending it. So until next time we play the Boston Bruins in Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Playoffs, click like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Until then, I'll see you later.